Today it's all about Viazi Karai on Jikonimagic, one of the most popular foods associated with the Kenyan coast. So stick around and find out what they're all about. I started making my Viazi Karai by boiling my potatoes. I did not peel them. You can peel yours if you feel like, but just make sure that you clean them if you decide not to peel them. These are the sizes of potatoes that I used. They are very large, so 3 were enough for me. Then I added just enough water to cover them and enough salt to season them. I was very generous with my salt. Potatoes can take a lot of salt. And then I boiled them until they were cooked completely. I knew that they were cooked because the fork that I inserted in the center went through easily. After that, I turned off the heat, drained all the water, left them uncovered until they were cool enough to handle, and then I peeled them. One of the differences between Viazi Vya Karai and bajia is the fact that you do not boil bajias before cooking them, but with Viazi Vya Karai you have to boil them first. So once I finished peeling my potatoes, I set them aside for them to cool completely and then prepared the rest of the ingredients. So that is red chili powder that I've added there and just a bit of salt to season. Then I squeezed the juice of 1 full lemon. And added it to my chili and salt mixture. My aim was to make a paste that was not too runny or too dry because I needed to apply it in between my potatoes. You'll see this as we go on. After my potatoes were cooled down completely, I divided them into quarters, and then I took each quarter and divided it again to make 8s. You can cut your Viazi Karai in whichever size and shape that you desire. I prefer mine being in wedges. And so I took each quarter, divided it in half. Then I took one of the halves and applied the paste in between. You can apply as much or as little as you can stand. There are people who don't like chili, so go according to your taste. Then after I had applied, I took the other piece that I had placed down and pressed the 2 halves together. The paste acts like a glue sort of. It will hold your 2 pieces together. So I did that to all the potatoes, apart from one, because I had a small child who does not eat chili. One of them broke in half as I was working on it, but that's no big deal. And in case you're wondering what to do with the remaining paste, if you grew up in Kenya, you know that the lemon and chili paste can be applied on so many foods. You can apply it on your mangoes, your roasted maize, your boiled maize, or even your fried cassava. The list is endless. If you've never tried it, try it on any of the foods that I've mentioned. You can even be creative and apply it on many more. You can even apply it on your pineapples if you're interested in that. In my bowl, I added all-purpose wheat flour, gram flour, a pinch of salt to taste, and turmeric. And then I mixed everything together, and once I was satisfied that it was all mixed properly, I added green chilies that were finely minced. These are optional. You don't have to add them if you do not like a bit of heat in your food. And I also added some bit of coriander leaves. Mixed everything together. And then I added water in small portions at a time until my batter came together in a consistency that was almost like for a pancake. It was thick enough to stick to my potatoes without sliding off. You do not want your batter to be on the very thin side because it will not stick to your potatoes. This is the consistency that I was looking for. It's very thick. It looks like the pancake batter. And the next was cooking. So I took my potato wedges and then I made sure that they were coated all over with my batter before placing them in my preheated oil. The oil was heated on medium heat because if the oil is too hot, then it will result in your batter burning before your potatoes are heated through. And also another advantage of having your oil heated on medium heat is that the batter has time to crisp up and turn to a very beautiful golden brown color. Make sure that you place your Viazi Karai one by one so that they do not stick together, but just in case you think they might have stuck together, you can use your fork and try to separate them. So once they've turned a very nice golden brown color, like you can see mine are, you take them out of the hot oil and drain them on a kitchen paper and then serve them while they're still hot. I served mine with ukwaju. Ukwaju is tamarind chutney. You can also serve your Viazi Karai with tomato sauce, but that will not give you the real experience. The best is ukwaju. You have not eaten the authentic Viazi Karai if you've not had them with ukwaju. And so let me take a taste and show you how the inside of the Viazi Karai look like. This is the center that I applied the lemon and chili paste. The citric acid from the lemon awakens all the flavors in your Viazi Karai, while the chili provides heat without being too hot. So next time you're down at the Kenyan coast, Mombasa, Malindi and all the other places, give this dish a try and you're absolutely going to like it. Thank you for joining me on this Viazi Karai recipe. I also have other Kenyan potato recipes. Click on any of the pictures and the recipes will open. Till next time, goodbye.